Be honest with me. How many times have you promised yourself you'd change your life on next Monday, only for the whole week to vanish? You promised to wake up early, start working out, or finally focus on that side project. But then real life happened. Work stress, low energy, and old habits that pull you back. And every time you break a promise to yourself, something deeper breaks too. Your self-belief. Your confidence erodes because you stop trusting your own word. But here's the secret nobody taught us growing up. Confidence doesn't come from success. Confidence comes from consistency, from small wins stacked daily. That is the spirit of consistency, and it's the quiet force that can rebuild your entire life. Stay with me until the end. I'm going to show you the one simple habit that will prove to your brain that you are reliable, starting right now. We lose confidence not because we fail the test, but because we fail to be consistent with the things that matter. Think about it. Every time you planned to eat healthier and gave in to stress eating, every time you wanted to save money but overspent, every time you said you'd start that dream and pushed it away, your brain gets a clear, damaging message. I don't keep promises to myself. That's why you doubt yourself now. You're not incapable. You've just been practicing inconsistency. But the good news is, you can reverse this entirely. You can rebuild unshakable confidence the same way it was broken, one small action at a time. Let me show you how it works through a simple story. There was a guy, let's call him Alex, constantly overwhelmed in his late 20s. Work drained him, his body ached, and his dreams felt impossible. So he tried to fix everything at once. Massive goals, perfect routines, total transformation, and he failed. Every single time. Not because he wasn't committed, but because he was trying to run a marathon when he could barely walk. One day, something changed. He stopped asking, "How do I fix my life?" and started asking, "What is the smallest win I can repeat daily?" For him, that small win was walking 10 minutes every morning. No gym, no 10,000 steps, just 10 minutes. And he did it. Every day. Those tiny victories began to stack, quietly but powerfully. Soon, he was fixing his sleep. Then, he slowly started working on his passion again. His life didn't transform overnight, but it transformed eventually. Why? Because he discovered the spirit of consistency. Consistency isn't shiny. It's not about perfection or grinding at 5 a.m. The spirit of consistency is quiet. It is simple. It's choosing to drink water when you crave soda. It's reading 2 pages when you can't read a chapter. It's doing a 5-minute stretch when you can't face the gym. Small wins, tiny promises kept. Because small wins build identity. Identity builds belief. And belief builds that unshakable confidence. Success isn't built in the big, glamorous moments. It's built in the boring ones. The moments no one claps for. The moments only you see. So let's get practical. How do you start this process today? Here are 3 simple wins you can start today, even on your most exhausted day, to prove to yourself that you are reliable. First, pick one habit you can do in under 5 minutes. Something so small, your brain cannot reject it. Make it non-negotiable. Second, track it visually. A simple check mark on a calendar. Your brain loves progress, even tiny progress. This is the evidence that rewires your identity around success. Third, celebrate the win, even if it's tiny. Confidence grows when you acknowledge your progress, not when you ignore it. This is how you build a habit, and this is how you create a person you can finally trust. Yourself. I want you to pause and think about this. What if your life doesn't need a huge breakthrough? What if it just needs a tiny shift? Repeated long enough? You don't need to become a new person tomorrow. You just need to become a consistent person today. Because when consistency becomes your spirit, confidence becomes your nature. That kind of confidence, it's unshakable, it's permanent. It's the quiet, steady belief that says, I keep my word. I show up. I do what I said I would do. Your spirit isn't weak. It's waiting for you to show up in small ways so it can show you just how strong you truly are. This is the power of the spirit of consistency. Start with one tiny win today. And if this gave you clarity, hit subscribe for more strategies on building a reliable, powerful life. This is 7D Mindset. Think deeper. See broader. Grow wiser.